Damn. Escanor, man. I feel so sorry for my boy Escanor. Wow, literally, this chapter really must have affected his pride. I mean, literally so much. Now, before I get into this review, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Welcome to Chris is Talking. This is your weekly Nanatsu no Taizai manga review. This is for chapter 220 or 7 Deadly Sins manga review. Now, as I said at the beginning of this review, like, I feel so sorry for Escanor because literally that hit to the pride must have been so hard, especially as it wasn't like anybody else was basically kind of like I don't know, gossiping or chatting shit or basically kind of assuming that Merlin likes someone else or that Merlin doesn't like Escanor or anything. It was, he heard it from the horse's mouth itself, from Merlin herself. From Merlin herself, that Arthur is her hope. That must have literally just right in the right there. That must have hurt. Also, I'd like to apologize for this late upload. I think it's like a day or two late. I feel like this came out early. Where I read it, it came out a couple days ago, but then where I normally read it, it came out today. So I'm kind of like, what the actual hell? So yeah, so I do apologize if this review is slightly kind of late. But oh yeah, I'm basically in this review, I want to focus on 3 things which stood out the most to me. One of them was the obvious Escanor and Merlin kind of like love triangle situation thing with Arthur and everything that happened at the end of this chapter, as well as kind of like what Escanor could do and how he may react, especially if, for example, a split second the glasses come off or he gets really emotional and starts crying. Maybe takes off his glasses and just wipes his tear, but during that whole taking off the glasses, he's in Sun God Escanor mode where he's the Lion King, like, or the sin of pride. Then what would Escanor do in this situation? And that's kind of what I want this video to kind of be about. Obviously it's a review, but it's more of a discussion. I kind of want our videos to be discussion videos where you guys can feel free to interact. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions, whether you think I'm right, whether you think I have any points, whether you have your own points which you think I should carry on to next week's review. Feel free to leave all of these down below. So there are 3 major things I want to talk about in this review, which would normally do the whole review, but I want to focus on 3 things. So one of them was the whole Escanor and Diane thing. Another thing was, which we may have glossed over, was the fact that what's it called again? Sorry, I had a little brain fart there. Another thing was the fact with Diane and Elizabeth. Elizabeth was basically remembering what Diane said to her about the whole Meliodas being with Liz from 3,000 years ago, and it also brought up memories that Diane may have forgotten, that you guys may have forgotten, from way back in the first village tournament where they had a fight. Like, I think it was Diane was speaking to Kane, old man Kane, this really short guy, was talking about the whole situation that happened with Meliodas way back when. So like, and she starts remembering this, and you really start to notice the fact that, oh wow, what Diane said to Elizabeth really affected her. I feel like right until that point there, Elizabeth had low self-esteem, so she didn't really, I don't know, she was always looking for the hero, and like the whole of season 1 was basically her kind of finding herself, as well as finding the 7 deadly sins and finding her position in her kingdom. Now that all of that's been sorted out, she's got basically a whole new friends and family, her position in kingdom is nice and strong, and her relationship with Meliodas is out in the open. It must have kind of hit her pride as well, kind of knowing, wait a second, does this mean like he was cheating on me? Does this mean I'm nothing? Does this mean that his real love is somewhere else? So that was something which I picked up in this chapter as well. And like, what do you guys think? Do you think I'm reading too much into it, or do you think like this is going to be something that the mangaka is going to deal with later on in this series? And do you think she has a right to be upset, especially as technically she's not the main one? Or would you guys be in the same position? Do you think Meliodas has nothing wrong? Or do you think it's just hella creepy from the get-go, the fact that Meliodas even was following all these Elizabeths for these thousands of years? I don't know, your thoughts. And thirdly was something that I feel like a few of us may have forgotten. Now, they touched on it in this chapter, and it was the whole, how did the war end 3,000 years ago? Because Escanor mentions, oh yeah, rumor has it that according to the legends, the goddess clan sacrificed themselves, and that's like, oh shit. And this is something that's been passed on through the legends in the verse of Nanatsu no Taizai. Whereas when Diana went back in time 3,000 years ago, she basically, it was confirmed then that the real Escanor was a person who actually stopped the war 3,000 years ago. She even brings it up. She's like, wait, so how did Galtha stop the war? And everyone's like, Galtha? No, this was the goddess clan. So I feel like this is something that's going to definitely be brought up later on in the series. What are your thoughts on this? You think I'm kind of reading too much into it? But those three things are things that I think we should definitely be discussed. So that's going to be how the war was ended 3,000 years ago, Elizabeth's whole thoughts on Meliadus being a creep and following all the reincarnations of the lizards, as well as the whole Galtha, Escanor and Merlin thing. Those are the 3 points I feel stood out the most in this chapter, and I feel will add more to the story. So like, this is definitely more plot progression and opens up more doors for each of them and most of the sins, which is actually pretty cool, because almost all the sins are affected with the 3 different things. So yeah, that's my review, that's my opinions, those are my thoughts. What are your thoughts on this chapter? Sorry this is late, and sorry if every now and then my videos aren't on time. I'm a working person, I gotta work full time on time. I make these kind of videos, I'm making excuses, crying. Anyways, hope you guys have a great time. I hope you guys enjoy this review. Do like, share, comment, subscribe, be part of that notification squad. Peace guys.